right there.
Yeah, right there. Whatever that was. That was it. What are you pressing right now? Ooh, I'm always so nervous, but it always feels so good.
How's that feel compared to before?
It don't hurt.
Nice.
You go press harder. Harder. Oh wow, yeah, it don't hurt as much as it did that first time. They took a picture with us. And the officer
And then arrested you?
They took us in the car, pulled over, let us out of the car, take a picture in cuffs, and then got back in the car and took us to the jail. And in the picture, they took it from chest up, so you couldn't tell we was handcuffed. Yeah. So I was thinking, man, this sugar, man, it's kind of soft. It's gonna make me look soft. But then when it took off, I was like, hell yeah, if I'm soft, I'm soft. Then whatever.
For the grand finale.
Oh, not the strap on.
The strap on. What's going on out there in YouTube land? Today I'm with the man, the myth, the Baby Beesh, also Dr. J over here at ASAP Chiropractic and Rehab in Houston, Texas. I'm gonna drop the link below if you guys are in the area. Make sure over here, get this work. This man will get you feeling great. He's been working with Baby Beesh for a while now, doing the Y strap on him. He's into that. We just had a little conversation.
Why, not the strap on, the Y.
It's different. It's different.
Yeah.
It's different. So today he's gonna do some deep tissue work on him, pull him apart. He's gonna try a little bit of acupuncture. He saw the video, and he's got some new music I think coming with Paul as well, right?
Paul Wall, yes sir, the People's Champ.
People's Champ. So make sure you guys go over and check out his YouTube channel. He's got new music coming out there all the time. Obviously you guys are familiar with the giant Billboard hits going back in the day, but he's still pumping out great music to this day. So if you're into that, make sure to go check it out, subscribe, show him some love. You've also got a couple other products I saw. You got some cannabis products going right now as well?
We got the Canagar, the West Coast Canagar. We're Culture Wellness with my boy Dr. J, where we really love the wellness that's been coming along lately, and we're really trying to push the movement of wellness for people who, some people are on the edge. Some people, I don't know, maybe I'll stick with the big pharmaceutical company. No, I think people are starting to understand now that wellness, places like this, you two guys helping people get comfortable. A lot of people out there are uncomfortable and they kind of know it, but they're still on the edge. If you're feeling uncomfortable in your body or anything, you got to come see these guys and take care of your wellness. I'm telling you, it makes a load of difference in your sleep, just in your overall production of your days.
Yeah. Do things the natural way.
Yeah.
A lot of pill popping out there. A lot of people. We're losing a lot of soldiers and a lot of family members. So it's important with people getting their pain and their emotions, all those things under control. The herbal way, the natural way.
Don't panic. It's organic.
Boom.
El
Mic drop.
Natural.
There it is.
You have two sinuses right here, your maxillary sinus, frontal sinus, and then so I'm put one needle here, one needle here, one needle here, one needle here, and then two right here. Okay.
All right.
So as I perform this, you're gonna feel a tiny little pinch. It's just like kind of same sensation you feel whenever you feel on the shoulder.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't like needles, but I like acupuncture.
Yeah. See right here, you kind of feel this kind of clogged up a little bit.
And if you guys didn't know, Jay and Dash and Paul also have a song, all three of them.
Oh yes, waiting for the video shoot.
Yes. So that's gonna happen.
Yes.
So if you didn't know, Dr. J, not only can he fix you up, but he's also a musician as well. So
yeah, so I can crack your back and do acupuncture and rap to you at the same time.
He'll crack your back and he'll get it cracking at the same time.
And that's a man of culture right there.
Culture wellness.
There it is.
Yes, sir. You gotta be more.
So Bash, what got you into hip hop, man? So
what got me into hip hop?
You've been in Houston for 20 years or so.
Yeah, I just. When I first heard it, you hear the music back in the day. Too Short was probably one of my main guys that growing up, and I liked it. So
were people from your neighborhood into music, or was that something you kind of did on your own, or?
Yeah, all my friends are into music.
But like making music.
Yeah, a lot of my friends are into making music. In Too Deep, Back to the Hotel. Yeah. They had a hit back in the day, and I used to hang around them, so we'd go do shows and. I was the type of guy that could hear a song one time and memorize it.
Right.
I was one of those dudes.
Because a lot of people, aside from your hits, a lot of people know you as you're writing a lot of music.
1, 2, 3.
And being from the Southwest, the first time I heard you was on Wiggy Wiggy with SPM.
Yeah, that was big.
It's like the Bled Like Mosquito.
Yeah, making good old Judgito.
Yeah. So that was my first introduction to you. And the Southwest is interesting because, a lot of the Chicano rap and Mexican American rap, it comes through. So, SPM, MB Riders, Magic, Capone, all that stuff was really big in our area. Particularly the Southwest. I know a lot of it doesn't necessarily go nationally, but those were always big hits.
Yes.
How did you end up getting linked up with like SPM and Dope House and the Houston rap scene?
It was actually Kid Frost.
This is for that awesome.
Yeah, legendary Kid Frost took me on the road with him, and he told me about SPM.
Right there.
And I was like, who? He's like, SPM's real big in Texas. You gotta come check him out. So I made SPM. Me and SPM clicked. He liked the way I wrote songs, and he brought me to Houston. I wrote a song called Wiggy Wiggy Wiggy, and he put it on his album, and it just took off, and everything has been nonstop since. Literally.
Even SPM, he was making hits, and even Frost, legends, but not the mainstream appeal that you got with, you know, Sugar and Cyclone and all that.
Yeah.
What was your life like at that time when you're, you know, huge, radio play nationally, nationwide, worldwide? What was that, you know? It was
a total whirlwind of non-stop, because besides the music, besides having to travel all over the world over and over, you still got to deal with the daily life of people, everybody with their hand out. Everybody wants something. Everybody wants a piece of you. So I dealt with that for about, you know, because I was on the radio for like 12 years straight. You know, that's pretty hard to do nowadays. But I've been on the radio nonstop. And so in them days, it was just a whirlwind, almost like, you know.
Open your jaw.
Open my jaw, okay.
Close. Perfect, right there.
But it was a whirlwind, but, you know, I wouldn't trade it for the world, you know.
Mm-hmm. You know, being on MTV, 106.
BET, MTV, all that stuff I'd always wanted to do, it came true. It came to fruition. And you know, I enjoyed it. You know, I really did enjoy it. I don't know if I'd enjoy it as much now, because it's a different world now, and different music. The way it is now, it's a little different.
Right.
But I really loved when I was doing it, because it seemed like everything was nice and cool, you know.
It seemed like everything you touched ended up turning into like a mega hit, you know.
Shorty Doo-Wop, writing for Paula Deonda. I wrote a song called Doing Too Much for Paula. She got a big record deal with Clive Davis, which I followed after that and got a record deal with Clive. You know, Clive Davis is a legend in the music world, and so getting with his label was also where I did Cyclone. So, you know, I also learned a lot about the highs and lows of music, the business of it, which is a dirty game. It's a dirty business when it comes to the music industry or the entertainment industry. So I learned a lot of the do's and don'ts.
And you guys were more like independent on your own publishing and stuff, which is something
God.
a lot of people didn't do at the time.
Yes, thank God. My publishing, I still own my publishing, and, you know, I really don't have to work for the rest of my life, but I just continue to do it because I enjoy it.
That's winning. That's winning right there. Especially, you know, you being a Latino Chicano, you know, you're in a space that isn't necessarily known for that. You know, you and I talk about, you know, some of these people that we know regionally because that's in our culture, but nationally that's not something that's always been the case.
Well, I've always felt that Chicanos and Mexican Americans, we're homeless when it comes to the mainstream. This is always, you know, black or white, but I think...
Or Asian.
Or Asians, yeah, But, well, Asians kind of homeless too in the mainstream, and this is like BTS and all that stuff.
In music, and
Yeah, but on the flip side, we support the mainstream. You know, if Mexican Americans stopped supporting, the rap game would collapse.
Right.
The boxing game would collapse. A lot of stuff would collapse if Mexican Americans just all of a sudden shut down and only supported Mexican Americans. You know, nothing against black and whites. It's all, we love it all. I'm just giving you the truth, that the power of consumer, the Mexican Americans make the rap world go.
Yeah. Well, and I saw, you know, obviously you came on with Frankie J too, who is, I agree, a very underrated R&B singer.
Very.
You know, fantastic artist, and you guys have done a bunch of work together. But that's something that, you know, in that community, you know, all you guys really made a big impact, and I think you see a lot of that nowadays. Now you'll see the younger generation, the Snow the Products, my boy Hondro, and you're seeing a lot more Hispanic kids that are like, yeah, I can get into this, where maybe before they were like, boy, that's not for me.
Yeah, so much talent. There's so much talent, so much dopeness, so much talent, and yeah, Frankie J. Before Bruno Mars, there was Frankie J. I always tell people that, and he's like me. We don't really, you know, we're not out here trying to, hey, we want our credit. We're not bitter. We're happy with our lives. You know, I'm so happy. I'm like one of the happiest persons in the world. But the truth is, being a Mexican American in this game, you're kind of homeless. You don't have a home, so people have to figure it out. Like, oh, is he urban? Is he pop? Is he black? Is he white? Is he too Mexican? You know. So that's what we've been dealing with that my whole life. And some people complain about it. I don't really complain because I'm a happy person, but I know what it is. It's not like I'm blind to it.
Sure.
It just is what it is, you know.
Yes, sir.
But I take care of my wellness, so I'm always happy.
There you go. That helps, man. That helps a lot.
Exactly. If you can't be happy with yourself, you're not going to be happy with anything else.
Cultural wellness is on the way.
Yes, sir. Cultural wellness will get you well.
Yeah.
We'll stick a link there below so you guys can check it out.
Yeah. Bash, how you feeling so far?
Good. Is it all in me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's still in. Just a couple more minutes.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Needle it straight to the core.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. And Bash, you've been taking allergy medication for a while too, right?
Yeah, when I need it. Sometimes I need it worse than others, but
yeah.
The Zyrtec sometimes, you know.
Yeah. Well, after this session, I think we're gonna put all that to the side.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been working together?
Oh man, me and Jay for years, right? Since the other office over there.
5, 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keeping you right that whole time.
Yeah. Jay's always been a good. I mean, besides doing what he does professionally, just his attitude is great. Just coming here, you're instantly in a good mood because he puts you in a good mood. He'll instantly have you feeling right, you know. So it's just not only the work he does, it's just the atmosphere that he brings is also great to have.
Man, I'm about to start crying.
let it flow, man. Just have a moment. And then now he's upgraded. He's got this nice office over here. I mean, there's a neighborhood in the background. I'm looking at like Bentleys and G-Wagons. I'm like, damn, Dr. J really came up, man. Look at that.
I'm trying to get like you.
We don't have this kind of stuff in Albuquerque, bro. We don't have
You're in
cars like
Albuquerque?
that.
You're from Albuquerque?
Yeah, from Albuquerque.
Oh, wow.
Woodkay, exactly.
Duke City.
That's why I said that city always had love for you guys.
Oh my
you know?
God, I remember going there for the first time with SPM. Taking it out.
When I went to other places, I'd be like, oh yeah, you guys, you listen to SPM.
What was it, Midnight Rodeo? You ever heard of the Midnight?
Yeah, Midnight Rodeo.
Oh my God, imagine filling that up twice in the same night.
You know, 2 shows?
2 shows. The first time we went there with SPM, I remember thinking, man, I hope people show up to this. I don't know what anybody knew about outside of Texas.
Yeah, man. Southwest always showed love.
Oh my God, it was like the Beatles.
Yeah. It really was. I mean, and regional radio play was always interesting too, because obviously down here you got the box that really put on with Screw and then later on Michael Watts obviously and all that kind of stuff, but you didn't have that regional scene other than like Phoenix, Albuquerque, El Paso, those places really,
Wherever the good-looking Mexican chicks were, that's where it was always cracking.
That's where we said, because we would go places, we would be singing, SPM Bash, MB Riders, and everybody would be like, what's that?
Yeah, exactly. Well, because they're fad followers. They follow whatever the mainstream tells them to follow, but our people, we follow what we think is cool. Right. There's a big difference of following what's cool than what people tell you to follow.
Yeah, but then when Sugar dropped, then everybody knew.
Sugar Dry. I had it for like a year. I didn't want to put it out because I thought it was too soft because I was still thinking I was Wiggy days, Dope House days. So I was thinking, man, this Sugar man, it's kind of soft. It's gonna make me look soft. But then when it took off, I was like, hell yeah! If I'm soft, I'm soft. Then whatever.
Now that song got soft satin sheets and soft leather couches.
I said, oh, this is what they want? Radio stuff? Okay, I'll do radio stuff. Yeah.
What do the checks look like?
Yeah, there it is. It's supply and demand.
Let's do another one.
And the interesting thing about Albuquerque is that's where I met Kid Frost.
Okay.
And that's where it all started. If I wouldn't have met Kid Frost, I probably wouldn't be here. But I met him in Albuquerque doing a show at, what's that old place they used to have? Tingley Stadium. Tingley Coliseum. That's where I met Kid Frost. We clicked in Albuquerque. And we stayed in touch, and that's where it all happened. He flew me to meet him in LA to write, and then from him I met SPM. Yeah. SPM flew me to Houston to write. It was always about my writing that people liked my hooks.
Right. Yeah, there was an interesting moment too, because again, you dropped, and then Lil Rob also kind of blew nationwide at the same time, and then the Houston dudes all the other screw rappers all blew up right after that too. Slim, Paul,
Seen it all, dog. It's crazy.
Man, you watch all those moments just happen one after another, man, and that's cool. When you get on, and then your friend gets on, and everybody's got money now and fame, and then you're like, man, what?
Everybody's on the same wavelength.
Yeah, everybody had I feel like everybody had a platinum CD. For that whole crew.
CDs was a great selling CDs was so great, so fun. I even loved you know, going to the booth and selling CDs like I'm at a flea market. See, I'm
being, back of the truck.
Yeah, you know, I'm a flea market type guy. I'm not scared of getting dirty, doing some work. You know, like I said, a Mexican American. We're into the culture of the flea markets, of the work, of the hustling, of the trying to get it. And it was so fun. It made money. But it was also fun meeting people. It's different now. Everything's just online.
All digital.
All digital. You can make shit up. You can even alter your looks. You can do all kind of shit now. But back then, it was like you are what you are. It is what it is.
Deep breath in through your nose, 4 seconds. Exhale out through your mouth. 8. How's that for you? How's that feel for you, my brother?
I'm nice and open.
Nice. You just stick me in the face with needles in a second, too.
All natural, all organic. Don't panic.
Don't panic. It's organic. Turn your head to the left all the way.
To the left way?
Yeah.
To the left? Okay.
Okay, and then to the right all the way. Back to center. Alright. So let's go ahead and look straight down.
Straight down. Okay.
Go right there. And you still stay in contact with SPM?
I haven't talked to him in a couple of months, but yeah, every
But you have?
Yeah, definitely on the phone.
Because you guys are real close.
Yeah, definitely on the phone.
Yeah, a lot of people watched, your Vlad interview where you were talking about it.
Yeah, that bad interview got a lot of attention.
A lot of attention.
Yeah. I just was telling my point of view, you know.
Yeah.
Only the God and him know what really happened. I just know what I was around and what I witnessed.
Yeah.
And I just broke it down.
You know, and you know, obviously you said a lot of attention in a lot of different ways, but I think one of the takeaways is that you got somebody who's a loyal friend, and you know, that's something that's super rare these days.
Yeah. I'm a very loyal friend, but let me tell you one thing. If I thought that he did anything
you wouldn't be his loyal friend, right?
I would not be no one's loyal. I wouldn't be my mom's loyal friend. I wouldn't be anyone's loyal friend if I thought he did what they try to say he did. Believe that. But I was there for all the sham, all the people trying to get money, and the people that accused him of that. They wanted money at first, and that didn't happen. So that's when they went to.
And obviously, you didn't experience anything like that, but just you, being somebody who's been famous and had money, you know, people are always trying to get a dollar out of you some way, shape, or form, right?
Oh my God, yes.
So I think a lot of people that haven't been in that situation can't relate and can't imagine that somebody might be trying to set you up or trying to finesse you for whatever. And if you've been in that situation, it might not be the exact same, but other kinds of hustles. And you're like, man, I've seen so many people go through this. The griminess that comes along with money's the root, right?
Yes, sir. There it is. It's the root of all evil.
It's a necessity, but man, it breaks up families, friendships. Yeah, man, gets people in trouble with the law. Yeah.
What are you pressing right now? It's like a good pain. It's like relieving when you let it go. It's like, oh, okay.
There you go. In that same interview, I think you said you talked about and even with the law when they set you up, organized crime or whatever.
Oh, they got me and Paul Wall. Yeah, that was horrible.
So tell me a little bit about that whole situation.
Well, we're just doing what we do. We smoke weed, and we like to have fun and smoke weed. Actually, we were showing off organic. We were showing off all the good weed we had, basically. Which should I loosen my neck or have you let you twist it or?
We're just losing up that muscle.
Okay, and then they jumped in there. I don't know what happened. Somebody must have told them that we were having a big smoke out, and we were getting stuff ready for a drive. People were bringing toys, and we were just smoking a bunch of weed. And they came in and said we were organized crime. We were like, wow, this is the safest place in America right now.
Yeah,
we're all just smoking weed. So they were wrong, and I think at the end they knew they were wrong, and they kind of had to step back and backpedal. They know.
With organized crime, you need a new nickname. You're like, I'm Jimmy Hoffa.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
I'm Bugsy Siegel,
And you had to be there.
Capone.
You had to be there because when the officer was talking to us, he was acting like we were going to leave that night. He was acting like, oh, we're going to leave.
So they were fans.
Yeah, there were a couple of more fans. Yeah, actually, they took a picture with us. That's so funny. The officer.
And they're arresting you?
They took us in the car, pulled over, let us out of the car, take a picture in cuffs, and then got back in the car and took us to the jail. That's how nice. That's how nice we are. We could have been like, no, hell.
Yeah, man.
We were still nice.
We're still nice. We're still showing off for the fans, even though they had us in cuffs.
And in the picture, they took it from chest up, so you couldn't tell we was
handcuffed.
Yeah.
So they're showing their friends, like, hey, look who I'm hanging out with.
And when they did that, I kept thinking, like, man, was this legal?
Probably not.
Probably not, but
Texas, you know.
I told my lawyers that, and they're like, "Oh hell no, that's not legal." But
Look down.
thank God we didn't have to go to court.
But you're like, this is at least of what we want to fight about right now. You know, we just gotta get this stuff dropped.
And they also had said, one of the cops said, "I was listening to you on the way over here yesterday, or on driving yesterday. I just listened to your song." I said, "Well, you know we smoke weed if you listen to our song."
Right.
He's laughing. He said, "Why do you smoke weed?" I said, "Well, I'd like to enjoy and relax. I'm trying to get off pills. I'm not on pills. I just said that to see what he would say.
Right, just to see what the reaction was.
And they were like, "Oh shit, okay." Because really, I think it could help people get off pills.
And it's still not completely legal in Texas, right?
It's not legal at all in Texas.
Oh, okay.
But me and Paul Wall, we're called the legalizers. We're on the front lines, battling to get it legal.
New album, The Legalizers.
The legalizers, yeah. We're just trying to get everybody off the opioids and the pills, and the suicide rate is so high right now, man.
Facts.
And I really think the pills cause a lot of it, but I think the marijuana can help. The THC. So we're and they're starting to know now. They're starting to loosen up on the laws. It's been a little bit decriminalized.
New Mexico is it's free state now.
I know, dude.
So if you're going through again, New Mexico, Nevada,
I love
Colorado.
I just did Rio Rancho. I just did a show there about 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
Okay.
It was cracking.
I wish I would have known. I would have been there.
Yeah, well, now I know you, so now you come to the next one.
All right, I'm coming. You can drive straight. You can go Cali, Nevada. Now Utah's in the way. I was gonna say you could drive all the way here and go through all legal states.
Mm-hmm.
The Mormons aren't gonna let you come through like that.
I know. They need to.
Then you go Colorado, New Mexico.
All the Mormons, all them wives, man, they need to get smoke and relax.
Just chill out a little bit, man.
Yeah. Horny mother.
Just need to relax a little bit.
Mm-hmm. You know what I just bought? I just bought a infrared sauna.
Oh yeah, sauna.
So how are those recommended? Are those good or no?
Yeah, they're good.
Okay.
This is out. You feel this?
Yeah. What is that?
This is sticking forward. Do this for me. Bring both arms up. That pinch at the top on the right side. Can you do that?
A little bit more, because this is where my rotator cuff is.
So go like that all the way. Yeah, you see that blockage?
Yeah.
So I think the rotator is just an ancillary thing here. This is not all the way in the socket.
Let me see on both sides.
Top it right there. Feel the anterior component? It's not all the way in the socket, it's anterior.
Oh yeah.
So you get like sharp pains in the front there? Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Whatever that was. That was it.
Go palm out like this. Hold. So a little bit of ache there?
Yeah, definitely.
So you can see how much tension there is.
Yeah.
Let go heavy circle. Feel the pressure there?
I'm hitting it right here, that point.
And back. See how much less tension there is on the bottom half of it now? Feel that little shift? So the humerus is too high and forward, so I'm pulling it underneath the acromion by doing that motion. So now the only limitation is muscular. So then you needle the lat, needle the back.
Right.
Just so it stays. Because the muscles won't pull it back down. There we go.
Man, my man's got some brand new shoulders already.
Wow, where'd that thing go? Where'd that hurt part go?
Like right.
Oh yeah,
there.
Okay, that's in there.
So the bicep tendon is still a little, but it's underneath the acromion now.
Right. Yeah, for that.
Yeah, right there.
So it's still just a little elevated.
Just a little bit, but probably get it with the needle.
You know about TDs?
Do you know about TDs?
Oh yeah, good steak. They got a good steak. They got a good steak over there.
I was thinking about something else.
They got a good steak. TD's West or
Like
TD's.
that?
I forgot which one. There's two of them.
You're talking about the north, the one by the
North,
freeway.
Yeah, by the freeway, exactly.
It's got the little blue bridge you walk across.
That's the one I was.
You go to the
Yeah,
bar across the street. I feel like that.
that's the one I used to go to.
Pull down pretty. A little more, a little more, a little more. A little more still. Pull with your lats. There you go. And Bash, try to tilt your spine to the left just a little bit.
To the left, that way.
There we go. And pull a little more, Jay. There it is, right there.
Yeah, see that gap.
Good. All right. So try this motion again.
Wow.
Feel more clear?
Yeah.
Okay. And let's do that one again.
Little click.
A little bit of. So let's do the same thing.
Well, the click is gone. It clicked the first time. It ain't clicking now.
So. Yeah, right there. Pull a little more, Jay.
Yeah.
A little more. Right, there it goes. Good. Okay, try again.
Yeah.
Turning, huh? That limitation looks like it's like lat pec a little. And do this one again? Yeah, that's a lot better.
No click. No click.
Don't feel those blocks on the top when you do
Yeah,
that now?
exactly. Usually there's a click, like a.
Just got to wash the shirt a little. Think it's worth it?
It's all good.
Good. Oh yeah. Feel that again now. Let's see.
I don't know how y'all be knowing what y'all feeling and shit.
It's all we do every day. Just like you know where to put create a beat.
Yeah, exactly. It's in the pocket. I gotta stay in the pocket.
You just know,
Like I'll write, and I don't even know how I know how to write songs. Like I've never.
right? You're like, that sounds good there. You
It just
know.
kind of, yeah. It never really.
You're
I
like,
never.
wait, do this. You go up a little in there, and then you're like, oh yeah, that's it. And never really. How did you know to?
And other people like,
you know to change
and
that?
to me it seems normal, and other people like,
Uh-huh.
I could. How do you do that?
How do you know?
I kind of just, I don't
You're
know.
like, that does sound better. How,
Yeah,
what made
yeah.
you think to do that? You're like, I don't know. I just do. I just do
I
it
never
so long.
studied music. It's crazy. It just kind of, yeah, it's weird. It just, I know how to fall in the pocket. But I listened to music oldies growing up. Like I was
So
more.
you know what sounds good, and then you just develop this intrinsic like sound for it.
Yeah, sonically, everything goes in my head. And I could write a song, I could hear the beat, and I could hear it done. Before there's any vocals on the song, I already know what it's supposed to sound like.
Okay.
And that's my gift. It's
That's
like,
a skill.
I'll hear something, and I already know, okay, this is going to sound. And if it don't sound like that at the end, I can't. It bothers me. It's probably one of my most frustrating things when I hear a beat. They'll play a beat, just a track with no words.
Okay.
And I'll say, oh yeah, okay, I know what it's gonna sound like. Boom. So now it's my job to get it to sound like that. And every once in a while, I don't know. If something happens, it's like it's not doing right, and it's very frustrating. That's probably my frustration is trying to finish. So I have songs that are halfway done that have never been done for years, and they're great, but I just can't get to it. So I can't figure it out the way I want it to be done. I can finish it, but it won't be to my satisfaction. So it's like they just sits there, and I have to ride around for years. Seriously, it just
The tortured
happens.
artist.
Yeah.
The curse and the gift. You know.
The curse and the gift. I like that. Yep.
All right. Let's turn your head to the left all the way. All right. Top 5 musical artists of all time. Who you got in your top 5?
Besides you.
No.
You can't be in your own top
I wouldn't
5.
include me. I wouldn't even include me. I'd include my top 5 would be Bob Marley,
Okay.
Michael Jackson, Prince.
Turn left.
Left. Okay.
Yeah, all the way. A little further.
Probably Elvis Presley.
A little further. A little further. Almost. Good.
And
Go right all the way.
well, I got 4, so I guess 5 would. Let's see who. The Beatles.
Okay. Top 5 rappers.
Top 5 rappers of all time.
That's a trick question.
Yeah.
Dial on.
It's hard for me to do that because certain days I feel different artists, you know.
So now we put him on the spot because he's got
Yeah.
friends in the industry.
Yeah, they gotta get that. But I don't really have a.
I think if you put all 5 people that aren't around anymore, then you're safe.
Yeah, right.
Turn your head to the right.
I don't really have a top 5 because, like I said, some days I feel like listening to hardcore stuff. Sometimes I feel like listening to happier stuff. Sometimes I feel like I really love the old school stuff. You know, I was a big NWA guy. Like I said, Too Short, Mac Dre, E40, And then I like the little Kikis and the
Zeros.
the D-Rose and the DJ screw. Yeah, Paul Wall, the whole screw era, you know. So it all varies. Whatever, depends what kind of weed I smoke that day.
Going in and out like this. So in Cali, is there like a big lowrider culture and stuff too?
Yeah,
and motorcycle and all that.
Yeah,
because in New Mexico, they the old heads just oldies.
Yeah, I love oldies, and I think really Española is the car show. Española has a claim to where they're one of the original lowriders.
The lowrider capital of the world, they call it.
That's right.
Yeah.
I remember that. But lowrider culture is my culture. I really think it helped me. And I'll never run away from that culture. The lowrider culture is my culture, and it helped me blow my career up. And I'll never even think about dissing it or
up and down like that,
leaving it alone.
A few more. So who are some young emerging artists that you have an eye on? Is there anybody that people don't know about yet that you have, or that you work with that people should keep an eye out for?
There's a couple of good
other
ones,
than Dr. J.
Dr. J's on the rise. I don't know, man. Tell you the truth, there's so many different artists.
Gringo.
Oh, artist Gringo. Gringo's real tight. Gringo the MC is very, very dope. If you like lyrics, he's hard as hell.
Okay.
There's a couple other people coming up in Houston. My boy Easy's pretty dope. I don't know all the artists who they are as far as the young artists coming up.
Yeah.
It's hard for me
to keep up with it all
because it kind of sounds the same sometimes. So it's like I don't know who's who because it's auto-tune and same beats. But there's a couple artists that are dope. That I like to listen to more of the old school rap.
Oh, you can't forget Crystal Poppin.
Crystal Poppin's very dope. Very, very dope.
Where's she from?
She's from El Paso, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah. Crystal
Our neighbors.
Crystal Poppin's the name to look out for too. GT Garza, very dope.
GT Garza, shout out to GT Garza.
Very dope.
Take this arm, go in and out like that. Yeah, pretty good there. Let's go pop out again like that and then hold. How's that feel compared to before?
It don't hurt.
Nice.
You go press harder. Harder. Oh wow, yeah, it don't hurt as much as it did that first time.
Yeah.
So what do? You just how you attacked it? How do you attack the pain, or
So the secondary. So there's inflammation on the tendons.
Mm-hmm.
The shoulder wouldn't move forward if the rotator cuff wasn't either weak or partially torn. So they go hand in hand. That muscle will hold this bone back. So if it slides forward, it's going to rub against the front here, and it'll cause the pinching, the pain, and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So what we did is we moved the bone, the actual arm bone, back underneath the shoulder. So now, because it's in the right position, the muscles here are able to engage. They're not in a weakened position. Think arm wrestling. If you start from back here, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Right? If you start from here, you're in good shape.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, with the shoulder forward, you're starting from back here. You're like, all right, go. So you can't recruit the right muscles.
Wow. Yeah.
If a bit.
Yeah. Wow.
You know,
I wish I can go to sleep right now.
Ones?
You know what I mean?
It's
Because sometimes the shoulder bothers me when I sleep.
It just kind of throbs, right?
Yeah, I got to get the right position.
Yeah.
And I try to sleep and Jay's been telling me for years, sleep on your back's the best thing to do.
Yeah.
But it's
He's
so
right.
hard. It is. Do you sleep on your back?
Uh-huh.
You do?
I tried to.
You sleep on your
I
back?
sleep on my side and I try and I can't.
My shoulders
Right? I try
to. On my side.
A lot of people I know have shoulder pain and they always say they sleep on their side.
That's when it'll come out on a lot of people. They're over on that side, and if you're not really big muscularly, all that pressure over there, it'll slide that shoulder forward.
Wow.
And then we have to traction and put it back out and get it back in the right position.
Yeah, wow, yeah. And it's always this side. I always have to have my hand under the pillow. Yeah. And it's like this, and the pillow's right here underneath. And that's my favorite. So I have to find the right there.
Yeah.
Otherwise it'll just be annoying.
That's probably what's contributing the most to it then.
Yeah.
So look down all the way, and then look up all the way. Then kind of howl up the top. Stick your lips out. Feel that pull on the skin.
Yeah.
Down again. And then all up, go, oh!
Ooh.
There it is. And then down. And then up again.
Ooh.
So chin all the way back down. That's that coyote sound. Coyote. Which is different in our culture than like somebody who brings people across.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a mixed breed.
Yeah.
That's what we all get called as kids. Either that or Miklo. Like that all the way.
Yeah, I've always been called a Miklo.
Me too, man. Me too. Because my mom's Mexican American, so look up all the way. And back down. And back up. And down. Same thing here. Back down. And back up. And down. And up. And down. 2 more times. And stick the lips out at the top. That extra. See the platysmal line? because they didn't stitch the corner of the mouth. So when your lips go out, it has that extra little stretch.
Right.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah, it really does. You can feel the stretch here, and then stick your lips out, and then feel the difference. See that?
Oh yeah, I felt it.
I'm glad I'm seeing this right now.
Just that little extra layer. There we go.
Oh, puppy. What
Yeah.
dog is that?
She's a multi-poo.
Oh my God, we just got a baby mini Yorkie. It's about this big.
Nice.
We got a Pomapoo, and we got an Aussie Shepherd.
Dr. J's people sending us all the best dogs. We don't have kids. This is our kids. So.
So you got a potty chain. You got to do the whole potty pad.
Yeah.
We tried all that. So it works sometimes and sometimes. You got carpet at your house?
We have tile downstairs and carpet upstairs, so they're not allowed upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, believe me, we've tore out many carpets.
Yep, I know
Yep.
that. Kitty.
Yep.
But we love the baby.
You know,
We love
it's
fur
the babies, bro.
We love the
We
fur.
Those
love
are our
them.
babies. We have a poodle and a Maltese
Okay.
and now a multi-poo
Yeah.
So here's a question: where they sleep?
in our bed. Right here.
Babies.
I know.
I know this is a controversy. Everybody be like, "Oh no, dog doesn't belong in the bed."
Yeah.
I used to subscribe to that, right?
You tried it one
I
time.
tried.
Dude, I sleep with my pit bulls. You know, now I don't. But back in the day when I had my pit bulls and boxers, my big. But my little babies, they don't shed.
No,
Yeah.
But
those are
I
hypo.
remember the big dog used to shed like a man, but I didn't care. I just loved my dog so
Right.
much. And
It's our
then,
family, you know.
exactly. Hi, little baby.
So here's the thing. Our dogs are too small to go outside, so they don't go out in the yard. They're not eating other animals' shit. They're not digging and getting worms and stuff like that. So in my opinion, that's the difference. If they're out in the yard running around everywhere, they could be bringing stuff back in the
Yeah.
house. These are little, I mean, they're barely dogs. They're little babies.
Do they go outside to pee and then you let them back in? Or?
Yeah, but we use the
Only
turf.
one of them.
We use
Yeah,
the
oh, you
turf.
guys have a
Oh, yeah,
turf?
we got the AstroTurf.
And that's what they like?
Huh?
Dang, I was telling my wife
Gotta let them
about
go out
that
in the yard,
too.
and then you can just, if you want to, you throw it away. Or
Yeah, you
whatever.
get a new one.
Yeah, get a new one. Yeah.
We just
Little
kept putting
baby,
pieces.
God, dang, my kids go crazy. That's how big my little baby is right now, little Rocco, the taco.
No.
This is Piggy.
That's Piggy?
Mm-hmm.
A Piggy?
Little Piggy pie.
Piggy understand how her life is going to be so spoiled
I
now?
don't think she understands.
She's
how
gonna
good
find
she-
out.
How good she's gonna have it.
You're gonna learn.
She's going to sleep in a big old bed like my dog.
You're gonna learn, but you got sisters, so you have to learn to share.
Yeah, this gets crazy. Sleeping with the dogs. It's like some people are against it, some people love it.
Yeah, ours are.
Yeah.
And Justin?
My pit bull that passed recipe, he was on top of me.
Yeah, I got. Oh, your pit bull?
Oh, that's
He was,
right.
He lived till he was 16.
That's right.
What? That's outrageous for a pit bull.
Yeah, 16. But what really elongated his lifespan was when I switched over his diet to the raw food diet. Yeah.
That's what we
You know, they're kind of restored. They're supposed
Yeah,
to eat
yeah,
nothing
yeah.
but a raw
That's
food.
right, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, we just said it.
Organic.
It's organic. Yeah, my pit bull made it 12. They say 12 is pretty good for a pit bull.
Yeah.
My-
11, 12 is...
My Maltese made it to 15, and I still think we moved over here, and I got a new groomer, and they came with a van, right?
Right.
So she was 15. She was already kind of going blind, couldn't
Yeah.
hear. Her name was Baby. She was Maltese.
We have a Maltese named Bunny.
Really?
Yeah.
So
crazy.
this is devastating to me. So we got a new groomer because we moved. So we said, oh, let's try this mobile groomer. Came in a van. I left. I came back. She couldn't breathe. She started tripping on her breathing, right? And I know they put that thing around the neck when they set her up to groom her. They put that thing, and I just and I can't pinpoint it, so I can't
Right.
really
But
100% blame.
your-
But I
your-
kicked myself in my
Your
butt.
instinct is like,
Yeah. it's
We
like,
stopped doing groomers too. We had a couple incidents.
really?
Or the
Damn
back was right
groomers.
afterwards, and like,
Really?
what happened now?
Because who knows what they do behind closed doors,
Right,
man.
exactly.
And
So
we
stopped.
had to put her to sleep. She already had heart failure, but then they said her trachea collapsed.
Yeah, they hold him right here and like by the hip.
Our other Maltese had heart failure too. We just
Really?
Put it in like December, yeah.
We have them at her house. Do you guys put them in a box? or
I
do you-
have an urn for
An
her,
urn,
but
yeah.
I can't look at it. Like I can't.
But you had her cremated though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got 5 boxes full of our cremated dogs in our house. That's how crazy it is.
Yeah. So all
Yeah,
family members.
so who
Back in the
knows?
old school
Maybe
days.
she's a
Yeah,
dog
you know,
lover.
Back in the old school Mexican days when we were all crazy drunk ass uncles and everybody, their dogs, their backyard, you see a bunch of crosses and sticks. You know what I mean? They would bury them in the backyard. That was
Yeah.
the old days. Like my cousin Schwan and them, they had about 12 dogs buried in the back. We knew exactly where they were, but now we put them in an urn.
So we got Caesar Milan. We got to get him in the next Baby Bash video. You know.
Right.
Let's go, Caesar. We'll link it up.
I better just let this fall drop your shoulders a little bit. Okay. Relax just a little bit more. Man, my boy's tense. Alright, if you can, Bash. Alright, so we're starting to go. Take a nice deep breath in. Breathe in. Exhale. Drop your shoulder. Nice. Perfect. Man, I felt that in my back. Okay. Lay on your side facing.
Instant results.
Instant results. Lay on your side facing this way, Bash. This way.
Yeah, it's like brush your teeth. You definitely do too little, but you know, if you brush your teeth for 10 minutes, 5 times a day, your gums will be beat up. You know?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see if you remember this. Drop that shoulder right there. Take this right here. Let this fall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Let this fall. Oh, nice. Okay. Same thing on this side. On there straight. So you said you just got back from the Cadillac dealership or something?
Yeah, they have my Cadillac.
I got you. Drop the shoulder. Deep breath in.
Living.
Exhale. Okay. When you're back
Dr. J, you got a YouTube channel?
There it is right there. There's a Cadillac right there.
But I need to revamp it though.
We'll stick his link down there below too. Make sure you go follow him on IG though.
Yeah.
Dr. J's IG. You TikToking?
TikToking as well.
Are you dancing on there or are you just
No, just just adjusting.
Okay.
Adjusting.
Dealing crack on the internet.
Has he tried reaching out to you?
No.
A little bit more. Let's try it one more time here.
Ooh.
Woo!
Fast hands.
That was the one. Okay.
Good. That was good.
Dr. J in the building.
I'm always so nervous, but it always feels so good.
Right.
For the grand finale.
Oh, not the strap on.
The strap on. He's coming with the strap on. Dr. J, don't tell your wife.
Don't worry, she'll see this video later.
They're just jokes, fella. They're just jokes.
It's just jokes. This is why Dr. J's got another baby coming.
It's called the Y strap.
He's busy.
Alright, Badger, if you can't scoot down, just
Stop calling it a Z strap. Why are you calling it a Y strap? A Z strap, isn't it? The J strap is what it's called now.
The J strap. Alright, lift your head up real quick.
Customized.
Alright, and then
Dr. J's got the J strap. We're not using a Y anymore.
Alright,
Y is
just
a question that we don't have an answer to.
Alright, just let this
The answer's
fall.
J.
Is it pressure okay for you, Bash? Okay. Alright, my man. If you can, Mr. Baby Bash, take a nice deep breath in.
And when it looks like you got it.
Exhale. Drop your shoulders real quick.
Oh, yeah. Did you feel that? Hell yeah. I grew 3 inches right there.
Everywhere.
Am I good?
2 inches taller, my man.
Oh, yeah. I can dunk now. Jab is working.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm all fixed up.
There you go. Sweet. Tell them where you can find a new product.
Woo! Follow me on all my platforms, Baby Bash, everything. Get ready for more wellness products coming on. West Coast Canagar, Smoke Shield, and Culture Wellness coming soon.
So get all those links below. Make sure to go show them some love and go put some tunes on, man. Listen to Baby Bash.
Enjoy, vibe out, man.
Vibe out, man.
The music is all about vibes, man. That's what we're doing.
Music is good times. Sweet. If you guys aren't following Dr. J's Instagram, Dr. Just Underestimated IG, he just had Paul Wallen recently, and Paul had been struggling with allergies, you know, and he's been popping a leg and everything, and so he's been doing some acupuncture on him. He said it's really cleared his sinuses out, and I really struggle with allergies. If you guys don't know, I'm autoimmune, so when my stomach gets bad, it makes all my other allergies worse. So that's what happens when my skin goes crazy. It means my gut's having a flare. And so as a result of the pollen in the springtime, it really sets me off. So every spring I have a hard time with my guts, my skin and everything. So, and definitely my sinuses. So we're gonna see here if Dr. J can open up my sinuses and help me out with my allergies a little bit.
Yeah. So, just to break it down to you, this is what they call the dry needle acupuncture procedure. Okay. Pretty much, I'm going to be placing these needles in his sinus cavities. 2 right here on the maxillary sinus, 2 on the frontal sinus, and then 2 on the side of his temporalis muscle. Okay, and it's going to instantly get that instant result. All right. If you can't die, just close your eyes.
In the face.
Yes, sir. So we're gonna go first right here on your maxillary. Kind of notice how this kind of a little congested a little bit. Okay, so I'm putting right here. You're gonna feel a tiny little poke. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Nice and easy. first time I've had a patient open their eyes during the needling procedure.
Sorry, college too much for you?
It's okay. Okay. Come on, Joe, you got this. Oh my God, Beau, you are crazy. So we'll go one right there. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. There. Nice. Okay, so as you can see, his eyes are still open, but when you've hit the correct sinus cavity points or the correct acupoints, there will be red halos that will surround the needle, and that's how you know that the treatment is working effectively. Let's go 2 on.
Got needles in my face.
Oh, the eyebrows. Okay. Whistle. In through the nose 4, out through the mouth 8. Okay. He's always like this.
Silly.
I see why you married him. Oh my goodness. Right. So when y'all had the wedding, it was just y'all two?
Yeah, it was just us two.
Nice.
And the photographer and the videographer.
Gotcha.
Elope.
Gotcha.
We got Popeyes for dinner.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. We tried to do your what is it called? But what is your
Was it
first name?
improvise and sympathize?
Yeah.
Yeah. We really tried to do that.
Yeah. They were out of chicken sandwiches, of course.
Yeah.
Nationwide chicken. Now, who knew that in the future everything would be out?
Right.
Nationwide shortage of everything. First it started with the chicken sandwiches. And then it was gas. And then it was nickel. And then it was cars. And then it was masks and
Pretty much all above now.
everything. Can't get anything. Lotion.
Yeah.
Everything. They run out of everything. Office supplies.
Your girl can't get a G-Wagon.
It's important things.
Yeah. All right. Well, 2 more. If you can't open your jaw, close. Perfect.
So if you hit the temporalic artery, it's gonna start shooting everywhere.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to avoid that as much
Okay.
as possible. Let's go 1, 2, 3.
That's right. We're close to a hospital, right? That's good.
I love how you're just putting things into a manifestation.
It's all good. It's all good. What about the Galleria?
Oh my goodness.
I'll go get a Gucci Band-Aid.
All right, one more. Open.
Louis Vuitton sutures.
Open. Close.
Some Cartier needles.
I don't know if you've seen, there's actually Louis Vuitton chopsticks now.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
That are $1,400 for a pair.
Get some?
I'm thinking about getting the knockoff version.
Alright. But you're not gonna use them though.
Yeah, there's a place called Harwin.
They're just for decoration,
Yeah,
right?
right down the street. I know I can get a pretty nice cheap pair over there, but
Alright.
yeah.
Why don't you just connected in Houston? You grew up here, yeah?
Yeah, born and raised.
Born and
Originally from Sugarland.
That's where shit's sweet.
Technically not Houston if you want to get specific because it's in the suburbs, but my area code is 713 on my phone number, so
Alright, there it is.
I get it all the time. They're like, "You're not from Houston." I'm like, "Dude, you want to be that guy?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it all the time.
That's where shit's sweet out there, Sugarland.
Yeah, don't forget that's where you get all your sugar from. Is from my area. But
That's right.
y'all be on the lookout for my new single with me, Paul Wall, and Baby Beesh. It's called Lately. Might drop a little snippet later.
Alright. Spotify,
Apple Music,
Apple Music, YouTube.
all the above.
You gotta shoot a video then. You're just gonna drop the audio first.
Yeah, audio first and then video comes
Okay.
afterwards.
Damn, I actually can't breathe better right now.
Isn't that crazy?
My nose. That is crazy.
Alright, just a couple more minutes.
So nobody holds eye contact with you sticking needles in their face? Is it too much?
Well, I'm the weird one.
Yeah, I want to say out of all patients I've
Never?
put in the face, none of them will open their eyes.
Alright, 1 of 1, baby. Boys, 1 of 1.
That wasn't too bad, right?
No. Feel good.
How long ago did you get certified in dry needling?
Oh shit, 7 years ago, 8 years ago.
Gotcha. This one first. Nice.
And technically, for chiros, it's not even necessarily required in New Mexico because New Mexico's scope is so wide.
Okay.
You're just in the scope, so you don't have to necessarily be certified.
Gotcha.
For your malpractice, they want it, of course, but
Right.
PTs have to.
And Dr. Carlos, he's PT, correct?
He's PT, yeah. Yeah, we have 2 DPTs. Everybody else is a naturopath.
Gotcha. And for the naturopath degree, is it the same curriculum as chiro?
It's pretty similar.
Gotcha.
Like chiros get an advanced standing, so you only have to do like a year of coursework.
Right.
Because there's a lot of overlap, obviously.
Yeah.
They take all the anatomy and physiology courses over there, so you just have to learn the techniques.
Gotcha. Okay.
The scope is pretty much the same too. The only difference is naturopaths are under the medical board, so they don't have their own board, which is good and bad in some ways.
Well, Doc, if you can't, deep breath in through your nose.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what's crazy is I don't think I noticed the difference, but my right one's always plugged up.
Yeah.
Now it feels like the right one's more open than the left, but I'm sure they're actually just equal. I'm just not used to that perception.
Yeah.
I'm like, that makes me want to do more on the left, but I actually feel like they're probably the same.
Yeah.
My brain's just not used to it.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. All right. Wow, I feel like my voice sounds a little different.
Yeah, it does.
Wow. It sounded more nasally before.
Yeah.
Now I can project it. Now I have a rap career. Yeah. Let's go. All right, just him.
Beautiful dry needling session. You can finally breathe. If y'all ever need this type of therapy,
It's so good.
or if you ever need some good sports medicine work, come to ASAP Rehab Performance, right here, located in the smack dab of the Galleria area. And just follow your boy at Dr. Just Underestimated on Instagram, at Dr. Just Underestimated on Facebook. And then also you can look up all my music on YouTube as well. So
iTunes everywhere. One tidbit, if he's sticking needles in your face, he doesn't like eye contact. So if you look him straight in his eyes, you might make him laugh. How about your boy?
thank you so much.